And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think he can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now here's Tatum. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Mitchell with the ball. Now Horford defending. Here's Mobley. No good on the shot. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum passes to Williams, shoots over Allen, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Tatum.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Brown against Mitchell. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. Brown with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. The kick to Tatum. It's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Smart outside. Pass to Horford. Garland against Smart. Here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Ooh, rejected by Horford. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Kicks it out to Smart. Launches it. The shot that time not on target. The Cavaliers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Allen can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Tatum passes to Williams. Horford for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
Now here's Brown. Smart passes to Brown. Williams on the wing. Back to Brown. Pass to Horford. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Garland against Smart. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Here's Okoro. Garland with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. The 3 from Okoro. Boston with a rebound. Tatum inside. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
On the wing, Mitchell. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Smart outside. Pass to Brown. It's a tie game in Cleveland. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Your Cavaliers use this team. Let's give it up for your...
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Celtics with the lead.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And out of bounds, the Cavs will take it. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside Tatum. To the middle. Williams doesn't go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The drive by Mitchell. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Pass to Smart. No good. Garland with the defensive effort. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. Garland's got 5.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Smart passes to Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. And Mitchell over to help. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Garland. The Cavaliers pull it in. From deep, Mitchell. He buries it from 3. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, and he pulls the string on you.
Smart passes to Tatum. Floats one up. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level. One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Garland against Smart. Outside Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Left side Tatum. 5 on the clock. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball. It will be a jump ball.
Can they get it? The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
On the wing, Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming home. That one's on Darius Garland.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Here's Garland. He's got 5. There's a minute 12 left to play in the half. Here's Okoro, defended by Smart. Garland for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Garland. Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Look, it's an evolving portion of Tatum's game, which is scary that he's still evolving, but it's becoming a staple.
Smart against Garland. 34 seconds left in the first half. And finished off by Garland.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Smart finds Brown. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's Garland. He's got 7. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And so
Your Cavaliers, 26. The Celtics, 18. Fans, get ready for the double walkie.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Malcolm Brogdon, Luke Cornett out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Cornett can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. LeVert right side. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's Hauser to the paint. Lopez with the steal. Love for 3. Buries it from 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
The definition of a stretch big. Loves a great three-point shooter, and that helps so much with spacing.
And Boston calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Pass to Pritchard. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Rubio passes to Love. Back to Rubio. Six on the shot clock. And stolen by Williams. Gallinari inside, covered by Rubio. Lopez against Williams. Back to Gallinari. Williams, a screen on Love. Pass to Williams. Intercepted! It's LeVert on the wing. Now here's Lopez. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And now the Cavaliers on the break.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
LeVert finds Lopez.
2 minutes.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. You know, throughout Caris LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Here's Pritchard. A minute and a half left in the third quarter here. Rubio with some nice D. Outside Love. Pass to Wade. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the long J.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
And Pritchard, here we go. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Cleveland. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, in his first few seasons, Peyton Pritchard really has provided a spark off the bench, Richard.
Well, he's proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter, converting over 40% of his shots from distance in his first 2 seasons. He also continues to impress with his playmaking.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in for Cornette. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Brogdon.
Oh, that's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love. Show him still got a little bit of bounce.
Here's Brown. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Brown's got 8.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Love. From the arc. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Tatum from long range. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And here's Brown for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Cleveland out in front by 9.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Caris LeVert, and it's Wade in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Brown, and Brown with the stuff.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And here's Rubio. Six to shoot, to the middle. And stolen by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. LeVert with a rebound. Cleveland has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. The three. The shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. On the wing, Tatum, covered by Rubio. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Mitchell comes in for LeVert. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio. Kicks it out to Smart. Left side, Brown. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Brown. Love the screen on Brown. The 3 from Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Pass to Wade. Over Tatum. Oh, and he got... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion." Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Smart against Garland. It's stolen by Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Driving inside. Here's Smart. Cavaliers with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Allen hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Cavaliers lead by 14. Outside Tatum. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. .133 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Garland with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. There's the three, and the three-pointer goes.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Donovan Mitchell.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. The three. Tatum pulls it in. Brown against Garland. That three's off the mark. From deep three-point range, off target, and so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A clean win.
Trent Jr. Let's meet
And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now, here's Trent. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Round with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Tatum, finished off the break.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Anunoby. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. Smart gets a hand on it.
24-second violation. Celtic ball.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Tatum on the wing. 3-pointer. Tatum with another miss. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thanks, David. So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Over in the corner, Barnes. 5 on the clock. Siakam a screen on Horford. The 3 from Barnes. Siakam. Siakam on the foul.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Now here's Smart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And they get it back. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
2 minutes.
Trent outside. Anunoby trying to break free. And again, Toronto with the triple. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game, and he knocks down the first one.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Van Vliet against Smart. It's Brown on the wing. No points in the game yet for him.
Love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
Smart up top, covered by Van Vliet. Smart dishes to Williams, and it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Tatum wide open, he fires one, and it's off from 3-point range. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Smart against Van Vliet. Inside, Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Assisted.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Now Smart. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors.
And your Celtics, you dance team. Here we go, fans.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Van Vliet with it. Out guarded by Smart. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. High post try. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Brown feeling it out a bit. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
GA, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Smart passes to Tatum. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Here's the pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Siakam's shot is off.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Tatum. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 5. From deep, Trent scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Gary takes a lot of threes, and you see why.
Smart against Van Vliet. Now here's Tatum. Tight defense on him. Back to Smart. Over in the corner, Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefines the point guard position.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
2 minutes remaining.
Brown against Trent. Brown the pass to Tatum. Pass to Williams. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brown outside. Down low.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Brown. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Oh, the lob to Trent. It's stolen by Brown. Horford in the post, covered by Barnes. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 8. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Shoots the 3. A new 14 for the Raptors. Barnes with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Barnes has got 6 here in this quarter. Smart against Van Vliet. Right side Tatum. He kicks to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Pulls up for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
And so that's the end of the first half. Toronto ahead, up 11. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime.
20. The Raptors, 31.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Toronto leading by 11. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Gallinari is out there with Williams. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. It's good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The Celtics shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Pritchard. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
A nice shot by Flynn.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Austin with the ball after Toronto at the 3-point. There's Gallinari with the 3. Denton with the rebound. Toronto's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. The kick out to Porter from outside the arc. A shot off that time. Celtics trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Cornette. Porter pulls it in. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Flynn. From deep. That one doesn't go. And the Celtics going the other way now. And Brogdon, here we go.
An athletic drive by Brogdon, charging in fast there before the defense has a chance to react.
Now here's Flynn. D right on him. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Benton's shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity. on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
For the three, and the three ball is good. Flynn's got 6 in the quarter.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. I'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
In his 11th season already, Danilo Gallinari finally made it past the first round.
Greg, in those 2021 playoffs with Atlanta, Gallo put on a show, shooting 44% from 3 in the conference semis and finals, showing Danilo was made for prime time.
Young with no one around. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 15. And Williams, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside Flynn. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And finished off by Porter.
This is what happens when you do so much damage from distance. Porter able to slip inside for a gimme.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Flynn. Here's Young, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The line for the Raptors.
He's off on the first.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now, here's Brown. He's got 6. And finished off by Brown.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 9. Nailed from three-point land.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Trent. Anunoby in the corner. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Young in the corner. Here's the 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Smart passes to Tatum. And so it's the Toronto Raptors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Celtics trail by 20. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Young is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Van Vliet wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And it's Brown missing. Toronto leading by 20. Van Vliet on the wing. Guarded by Smart. Here's Siakam. And he converts the layup. Siakam's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Raptors.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint.
Smart kicks to Brown. From 11 feet away, shoots from 12. Another shot. Siakam pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Brown outside. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Young, a screen on Smart. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Celtics trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams kicks to Smart. Brown outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Brown against Trent. Now the pass to Van Vliet. Siakam with it. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Brown against Trent. Nifty move. And the layup good by Brown. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Young sets a screen for Van Vliet. No good on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net. And that helps.
Young passes to Van Vliet. 1:53 left in the fourth. From past the arc. The shot, no good. The Celtics go the other way with it. Up top, Brown. Defended by Trent. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's now 10 points for Jason Tatum.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Fred Van Vliet.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot.
Brown inside, defended by Trent. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
There's Brown with the three. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum dishes to Smart. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
outside. Takes a three, and so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final.
NBA on... Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Oh, rejected by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, B.A., that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
Now here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland, just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Back to Okoro. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Van Vliet against Garland. Barnes with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby with it from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. He can't get it to go. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Trent from long range. And no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Garland against Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam from behind the arc. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell with the ball. Siakam covering. Garland for three. Siakam pulls down the board. Toronto trailing. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot's good.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Garland with the ball. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Okoro. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Barnes. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U16.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. Siakam against Mobley. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish, and he does just that.
Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Siakam. Mobley grabs the board. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley, left side, puts up a 3. Second shot opportunity. Allen can't get it to go. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob. Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all three.
Barnes with a screen on Garland. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Oh, rejected by Allen. Garland against Van Vliet. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got his second basket.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Barnes with a screen on Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Van Vliet against Garland. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Down low. Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Here's Allen. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Allen's got 8 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Mitchell up top. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the three. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Now, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact, Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Here's Siakam. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Outside Garland. Allen a screen. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet with a deep 3.
You love to see Darius Garland working on the defensive end. Stay active, contest shots.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 6. And we'll be back. Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kim Birch is out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Banton in at the 2. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. LeVert outside. Lopez in the post. He's guarded by Birch. Back to Lopez. Porter with the steal. Pass to Birch. Takes it inside. And Birch slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Banton. Deflects the pass. Back to Flynn. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. No good there. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Rubio finds Love. Right side, Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
Earning a trip to the line, Caris LeVert is one tough guy. Has had to fight through so many leg injuries over the course of his career. Incredible.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rubio against Young. Rubio passes to LeVert with the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Boy, I love the way Caris LeVert is attacking. This guy is a skilled guard with tremendous speed.
Flynn on the attack. Up top, Young. Up top, Porter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First team foul.
Free throw is off from Porter.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and the long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Robin Lopez. That's his second personal foul.
He makes a first.
Second team foul. At the line for...
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Right side, Rubio. Back to Love for 3. Rebounded by Birch.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Plenty of burst in those legs. Porter attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Pass to Wade. Lopez, the screen. Wade misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Benton. He's checked by LeVert. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And here's Porter outside. Drills it from deep. Porter's got 7.
Well, shooters are necessary to win in this league, and Porter can provide that kind of floor spacing.
There's a screen by Love. Lopez in the post. Young's there.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Flynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's LeVert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His second personal foul.
It's going to go on Kim Birch.
This guy doesn't mind absorbing contact at all if it means a trip to the free throw line. Caris LeVert will find his points any way you want.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Mobley comes in for Love. Okoro is checked in for Wade. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Benton. Stolen by Mobley. On the break. The 3 from Okoro. Mobley down low. Misses from close range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks. And And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Cavaliers, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3, a small forward.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Van Vliet outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
You love the confidence of Van Vliet to take that shot. It's not just confidence, that's shots. That was so deep.
Van Vliet against Garland. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. The Cavaliers' shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. To the paint. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. 3-pointer, Van Vliet nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Garland finds Mitchell. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Takes a 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Garland. Here's Mobley. The layup off target. The Raptors have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Van Vliet again missing. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Back to Mitchell. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Garland. Van Vliet against Garland. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Van Vliet for 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Van Vliet against Garland. Mitchell up top. And Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big 3-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Mitchell against Trent. Mobley, right side. Clock at 6. Here's Garland. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
The Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Uses the glass on the layup. Garland's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Van Vliet again missing. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Cavaliers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Donovan Mitchell.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
I don't care where Gary Trent Jr. is on the floor. This guy is a weapon.
That's his third personal foul.
Van Fleet against Garland. Allen a screen. The three from Mitchell. Cleveland gets it back. Pass to Okoro. 4-3. Rebounded by Trent.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and love to see them finish this game the right way. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Garland. There's the triple. That shot missing. Second chance shot. And so the Cavaliers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come up.
chemistry, Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. Now here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Outside, Horford kicks to Brown. Tries it again. It's another look. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And here's Smart after the three-pointer from Evan Mobley. The kick out to Brown, to the paint, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Cleveland ball.
Garland against Smart. Garland the pass to Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Now here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. Williams finds Smart. Here's Tatum. Misses from close range. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. There's Garland. Al Horford with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And Brown drops them both. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Passes it to Allen. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 60 cents for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Offensive rebound. Tatum kicks to Smart. This ball movement by Boston. Second chance shot. Tatum passes.
In the first 2 minutes.
Back to Tatum. Tries again. And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Down low, Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Now here's Tatum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot's good by Williams.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Mitchell outside. Offline with his 3. Celtics trail by 3. Brown with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. It's Brown missing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. The feed to Allen. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
Tatum on the wing. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Feeds to Williams. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Garland, the pass to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mobley's got 5.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Brown outside. Smart deciding where to go with it. And so it's Cleveland bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspiring.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Stolen by Smart. Mitchell against Brown. Outside, Smart. Horford with the screen on Garland. Smart dishes to Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Smart against Garland. Garland with the defensive effort. The Cavaliers leading by 4. The drive by Mitchell. To the wing on the left. There's the drive. He gets that one.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Brown, and it's sent back by Mitchell. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got 5 now. How did you react, Richard, to the changes and rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Cleveland ball.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Boston grabs the miss. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brown the pass to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. but it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And Mitchell drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
With Samart, it's hauled in by the Cavaliers. And here's Garland for three. The offensive rebound. Here's Mobley, who's back up, and the layup is up and in. Mobley's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Williams, a screen on Garland. They get it back.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And here in the second. Oh, look at that play right there!
That's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And 6 points for Jason Tatum.
Mark, love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Mitchell looking it over. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell is double. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Okoro wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Garland against Smart. Driving to the basket. Good D by Mobley. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-5 run. Pass to Garland. Mitchell against Brogdon. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the track.
With the score, the Celtics 14, the Cavaliers 31.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
We've got White. Williams is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Cornette in at the 5, down low. That's the Boston 5. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Here's Cornette. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. White against Rubio. Wade outside. To the wing right side. Here's Love. Second chance effort. Got a piece of it. Brogdon looking it over. Rubio with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Wade right side. Double team on Wade. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
LeVert with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 to shoot. Love wide open. He fires. Misses the three. And Brogdon's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Count it good.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
To the inside, Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Rubio against White. They swipe it. Gallinari finds Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Rubio looking it over. Pass to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Love draws the double. Kicks it out to Rubio. LeVert with a wide open look. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. LeVert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from White.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Lopez, a screen on Gallinari. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
And White kicks to Williams. Gallinari on the wing. Williams passes to Cornette. And there it is for him. Cornette's got his first points of the game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Rubio against White. Love outside. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Love. Fires the three. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Gallinari. Outside to Brogdon. White wide open. He fires. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's LeVert. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's White. An easy 2 points on the layup. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Love outside. From downtown. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Cleveland enjoying a 12-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Wade in at the 3 slot.
Personal foul. First team foul.
LeVert against Brown. Outside, Smart. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Lobbed up there for Love, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Wade.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Brown outside. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Rubio with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Passes to Lopez. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 4 on the clock. Here's Love from the arc. Here's Lopez. Wade finds Love. Back to LeVert. Love with the screen on Williams. LeVert the pass to Love. Here's Wade. He takes it in, and finally they hit one.
Moves the ball around well. Love picking up the assist that time.
Brown outside. And Brown throws it down.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
And Rubio kicks to Wade. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now down low. LeVert defending. Here's Tatum. Second chance shot, and the lead is down inside single digits.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
LeVert against Brown. Here's LeVert. He feeds it to Lopez. Stolen by Smart.
And now only one away from being in the paint.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Garland against Smart. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Garland finds Mitchell. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Garland. Second shot opportunity. Williams with the block. And they get it back. Allen's shot is off. Celtics trail by 6. Right side Tatum. Dishes it to Horford. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The pass to Williams. Stolen by Mitchell.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Here's Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Tatum on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. Just, they're too little.
Crucial that he converts those shots They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Garland against Smart. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Brock. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Taken away by Williams.
Well, this is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line. The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Garland is doubled. Pass to Okoro. Garland kicks to Okoro. Mobley the pass to Okoro. 5 on the clock. Back to Garland. Here's Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The feed now to Smart. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Barnes. Horford with some nice D.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Here's Van Vliet following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Trent. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Left side Tatum. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Kicks it out to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range.
3-point.
Brown's got 5 points. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Smart finds Tatum. Nice move. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent from long range. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Siakam, and he makes it.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Trent against Brown. And the jam by Brown.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Shakes him. No good. And Boston going the other way now. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. Second chance effort. Tatum pulls it in. And here's Boston. Big run right now for him. 11-2. On the wing, Tatum from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. The floater. The shot off that time. Smart with the defensive effort. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Horford left side. Back to Smart. Pass to Williams. Shoots. Horford can't hit.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Van Vliet missing again.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
It's that simple. Let's hear it, fans.
And here are the Raptors now. 11-point game. Van Vliet against Smart. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
On the wing, Tatum. 15 seconds left in the opening quarter. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Toronto trailing. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Boston, no good that time either. And for Toronto, they're shooting a rough 29% for the field here. Brown with the steal. Horford passes to Smart. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Pass to Trent. There's the 3. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Tatum against Anunoby. It's Smart on the wing. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. Tries again. That shot, no good. Siakam with the defensive effort. Anunoby for 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Trent. Brown with some nice D. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. Tries it from 19. Brown can't hit. For Toronto, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. The open shot by Van Vliet. Nice shot from the wing.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
Pass to Brown. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
Outside Tatum. Horford in the high post. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Smart. Van Vliet misses. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Horford. Pass to Tatum. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Smart against Van Vliet. And Anunoby for 3. The shot comes out, and it's Boston the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Fires the 3. Brown passes to Tatum. It's stolen by Barnes. And Smart over to help. Van Vliet against Horford from behind the arc. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. Misses off the left iron. It's Barnes on the wing. And so it's Boston up by a healthy 8. Valley as always, thank
Your Raptors 13. The Celtics 21.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Luke Cornett out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Derek White, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And for Toronto, they're shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. And he lobs it up top. Benton can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And the shot goes in. Gallinari's gotten his first points in this one.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Here's Birch. And Birch slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Pass to Gallinari. Back to White. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Birch. Outside Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
BA, you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And BA, Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
Outside White. Pass to Gallinari. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Williams. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And he jams it home with authority.
Ooh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Pass to Brogdon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brogdon's got his first 2 points of the night.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Now Birch. And Birch slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Outside Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
He's showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
On the wing, Porter. He takes it in. Back to Flynn. From deep. And no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside White. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Pass to Porter. Back to Flynn. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. Flynn's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
White with it. Now Brogdon. Back to White. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Playing under control as usual. White takes the contact and completes the play.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for Cornette. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. Smart's checked in for Boston.
Checking in for the Celtics.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by Van Vliet.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside, Brown. And he can't get that one. Siakam with the defensive effort. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Raptors shooting just 37% in the game. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. The small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Outside, Brown. And there's the drive. 2 points. That one goes. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Robert Williams picks up one.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Boston with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Brown against Trent. Lets the 3 fly. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Trent. It's Barnes on the wing. Horford covering. To the wing on the left. Siakam for 3. On target from range.
A sound decision maker. Siakam knew exactly how much time he had for the catch and shoot.
Smart passes to Tatum. Pass to Williams. Smart for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Smart against Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his third assist of the night.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Smart against Van Vliet. Smart with the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 8.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent with a screen on Horford. Nice move. Pass to Trent. The three. And the Raptors, another three.
Gary Trent Jr., he will remember this moment, and so will we.
Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brown. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Williams. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Van Vliet against Smart. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams passes to Tatum. Another shot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Trent on the wing. The kick out to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Smart passes to Tatum. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Tatum against Anunoby. Right side Tatum. Out to Horford. Pass to Brown. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Allie, thank you as always.
talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. We've got a terrific low-post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Barnes outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Here's Trent, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. He could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. And he banks in the layup.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. Now here's Van Vliet. After the miss from Evan Mobley. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Lets it go with a three. Hits it from three-point range.
Now, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Mitchell against Trent. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Garland. The offensive rebound. Mobley right side. Here's Okoro. No good on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there.
For three, Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Toronto. They're on a 14-4 run. Fred VanVleet again from deep. Van Vliet's got 9.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Well, there's no question that Fred VanVleet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
Trent passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I guess even he has. So this is one of those once in a while.
Guys, it's been all about Fred VanVleet for the Raptors. He delivered 9.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Drills it from outside.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's a Okoro. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Boy, you cannot let Okoro get going towards the rim. This guy has got elite athleticism.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. And the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Raptors leading by 17. Van Vliet right side. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Down low. Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Garland attacking. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, such a clever penetrator. Darius Garland sees a lane and takes advantage.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And it's Trent in the corner. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Count that bucket. 9 points for Scotty Barnes.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
They retain possession. Here's Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Mitchell against Trent. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. For 3, Van Vliet. It's good from long range. Van Vliet's got 15 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And that sends Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Barnes outside. Back to Van Vliet. Fires for three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his fourth rebound in this one. In the corner, Okoro with it. Back to Garland. The tray. He can't get that one. And Toronto will come the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Garland attacking. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
A floater. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent's got his fourth rebound in this one. For three, Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, this guy is cooking right now. Fred Van Vliet has found his rhythm, and the defense better step up here.
Mitchell outside. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Allen's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet. A three ball. He gets it up. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
With the score,
Toronto ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage.
let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
The second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Wade in at the three. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And here's Love from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Banton. The kick out to Porter. This one for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wade from outside. Lopez passes to Wade. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, you want to stay on balance and in control. Ricky Rubio, nice catch and shoot.
Right side, Flynn. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Out to Wade. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love outside. They grab their own miss. Here's Lopez, and at last they get one to fall.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
Flynn against Rubio. Young left side. Here's Porter. The kick out to Young. Here's Flynn. Young inside. Lopez is there. One-on-one here. Rubio with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Raptors leading by 21. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's Young on the wing. Lopez with the steal. Rubio outside to the inside. Here's Love. Rejected by Young.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
Throws it up high. Stolen by LeVert. And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Wade dishes to Lopez. LeVert with a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts. LeVert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom.
And Rubio kicks to LeVert. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. LeVert's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Cleveland. Rubio against Flynn. Porter. A new 14 for the Raptors. Flynn the pass to Porter. Another shot. Crafty move. And it's slammed in by Young.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. And Rubio kicks to LeVert. Out to Wade. Rubio outside. Lopez a screen. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Right place, right time. Go ahead, Robin. We see you doing work.
Toronto leading by 19 points. Outside Flynn. The kick out to Young. Porter looking it over. To the left side wing. Shoots a 3. Banton's shot is off. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. A nice shot by LeVert.
Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Flynn against Rubio. Here is Flynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Banton. Sinks that one from the post. And the Raptors lead by 18. Here's Rubio. Love right side. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Raptors lead by...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Cavaliers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And Siakam in at the 5.
What a game so far for Darius Garland, and he's just getting started, folks.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Here's Barnes. The pass to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Back to Barnes. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Stolen by Garland. Okoro wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. Raptors leading by 15. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. There's the three. That one's not going to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. The three from Garland. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Van Vliet wide open. And they recover it. Barnes outside. And again, Toronto no up. The Cavaliers trail by 15. For 3, Mitchell, good on the triple.
Well, consistency and efficiency is where we've seen the greatest improvement from Donovan Mitchell. How comfortable is he off the bounce?
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. And again, no good by Toronto. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Mitchell passes to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Mobley inside. Covered by Barnes. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Garland. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's big time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Van Vliet against Garland. Nobody near Barnes. That ball. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 now on the night. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. It's up a 3. Cleveland gets it back. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Van Vliet against Garland. The 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Okoro's shot is off. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Toronto.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Fred Van Vliet.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. So it's Toronto winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.